Welcome back, Flasher D with another video. Today we are playing a new game called Bloons Tower Defense Battle 2. It's a PvP take on a very popular franchise of Bloons TD. I personally really enjoy this game. I've been playing this game a couple days, and I'll be giving you tips and tricks on how to be able to progress your account the fastest. I will say this is if you want to win a lot and you don't care about experimenting. There is definitely a meta in place, but I will warn you, quote unquote, with meta, that meta things will get nerfed. Currently right now, the thing that's super broken is the Dartling Gunner. That is super broken. Apparently it's quote unquote bugged, so it's doing a lot more damage than it's supposed to be. So use this gunner in your team and you're probably gonna be set. The other monkeys are on the team is the Sniper Monkey, which is very useful for popping camouflage balloons and also lead balloons, but also it gives you side economy. The Super Monkey is just a very strong overall unit, so that way if the enemy sends you strong balloons, you're able to defend against it. Oben's a very strong hero. The game gives you, in the beginning, Quincy as your starter hero and Gwendolyn when you finish the tutorial. These two heroes you can get from playing the game. Oben you can get by spending either 3,000 cash, and you can also get Striker Jones for 3,000 cash. The heroes naturally level up themselves, so you don't need to spend anything to level them up, but the regular monkeys you actually do need to spend gold and EXP to get them. For example, when you start the game, you get the Dart Monkey, the Bomb Shooter, and the Tack Shooter for free, but if you want, say, to unlock the Boomerang Monkey, you have to spend 25 cash to unlock the monkey, and also if you want to upgrade its Tier 3, Tier 4, and Tier 5 upgrades, you actually need EXP. How you get EXP is either by playing the game or with boxes. The chests or boxes are things that you can use emblems to unlock, and once you use it to unlock it, it will either give you cash, EXP for your monkeys, gold for your or EXP for your heroes, or you will get this, which is ×2 EXP boost. I opened a chest earlier and I was able to get 2 hour boost, and as you can see right now, I'm getting ×2 EXP. Let's just hop into a game and show you how the game plays out. So once you hop into the game, it's going to give you a tutorial. Once you blaze through the tutorial, you'll be in matchmaking right here. Earlier on, you can decide which hero you're going to choose. I choose Oben because Oben's really strong, very versatile. I can click skip map because I don't like that map, and what happens is I will get a different map. The enemy can also skip map once as well, but each player can only get one free reroll for the map. The Dino Graveyard is better for the setup that I have. The other two weren't as good. As you can see right here, I have 4 slots for monkeys, but I can only put 3 monkeys I want. The hero is always going to take up a slot, and you can only have 3 slots for other monkeys. And I will show you a practice round. In the game, oh, and here's like a little taunt. But in the game, you have like a couple seconds to put a monkey down to be able to set up your defenses early on. And from then on out, you'll be able to either upgrade monkey, place more monkey, or you can spend gold to send balloons to the enemy. As you can see right here, these are the towers that I have, and these are the monkeys that I have. So what I will do is I'm gonna put my Dartling Monkey here, and what I'll do is I will remove this obstacle and start sending balloons over. Start sending balloons over. By sending balloons, as you can see, the red balloons give me +1 and blue balloons give me 1.3. What these numbers represent is the amount of money I'll get per rotation. So once this timer goes down to 0, I'll be able to get more gold. As you can see right here, I'm able to put my monkey down and keep sending balloons over. The reason why you don't want to spend, for example, like the green ones, is because with the green ones, you will see that they will be sent out much slower than the red ones. So if you want to work on building up a stronger economy for money to send out, send reds for the first 3 rounds. So keep sending reds, keep sending reds. The reason why reds are the best is because it allows you to build up your defenses and then also increase your money. For example, if I wanted to send like blue is probably the best at round 3, because round 3 you'll be able to get a lot of passive income. Obviously the problem with blue is it actually costs quite a bit of money, 24, compared to like say 14, but the reason why it's so much better is because blue can go out much faster. As a result, you actually get a higher output of, well, higher output of cash. As you can see right now, we're at 372. And the rule of thumb for early game is you want to send reds from rounds 1 to 2, start sending blues from rounds 3 to 4, and start sending whites once round 5 hits. And that's going to be quote unquote your most efficient way to deal with pushes. Next, what you want to do is start sending white balloons over. And since I am on PC, I do have hotkeys for this. So A will send out red balloons, S will send out blue balloons, D will send out green balloons, F will send out yellow balloons, etc, etc, etc. The balloons will rotate its position, so be careful. They will change on you every so often, so it's definitely something that you do need to be aware of. Currently, I'm gonna put another monkey. I'm gonna put the sniper monkey, so that way it can help start popping balloons for me as well. I'm gonna set it to strong, so it's only gonna pop the strong balloons. And we are gonna be hard chilling. So right now we're just sending the monkeys over, and we're waiting for. We're gonna be sending the balloons over and keep getting our cash up as we send the monkeys over. Right now, there's also this hero skill. Once your hero reaches like level 3, it gets access to a skill, which depending on your hero allows you to pop balloons or does special effects. And your hero is always gonna level up automatically. So the sooner you get your hero down early on in the round, the better it will be in the long run. Then we have these two right here. We have the balloons button and the monkey button. The balloons button, all it does is any of the balloons that I send over, if I click this button, it speeds it up for a short period of time. So it's a good way to try to kill the enemy. The monkey here allows you to put a defensive structure. And what that does is it allows you to be able to have your monkeys attack much faster for a short period of time. So this is an offensive button and this is a defensive button. This is for when you want to kill the opponent and ideally have a balloon rush that will murder them, or you have a defensive push where the enemy's sending you a lot of balloons that you can't handle with your current monkeys, and you click this button so that your monkeys will attack faster. Next thing to be note about is these little options right here. So down here you can modify the balloons to do different things. So right now, once round 8 hits, you can get the regrow balloons, and regrow balloons means the balloons will slowly regenerate its health every so often, but at the cost of it being, oh shoot, more expensive. As you can see right now, I want to be able to send send more balloons over to get my economy up, but as you can see right now, the balloons do get more expensive, so I actually can't spam the enemy with balloons anymore normally. Once round 12 hits, you can start sending camouflage balloons. They're nice, but the problem with camouflage balloons is that the enemy will be able to pop the camouflage balloons pretty easily, so you're better off just sending normal balloons just to try to get your economy up, realistically speaking. Let's see. The next thing you want to do is probably get rid of the obstacle, because you can spend money to get rid of obstacle, which basically allows it so your monkeys are able to hit these areas. The next upgrade that I probably want to unlock is the supply drop. Supply drop's just going to give me a lot of extra money. Supply drop basically makes it so like every so often I can get a free 2,000 cash, which is very useful, which is why a lot of people use a sniper monkey and Dartling Gunner. Dartling Gunner is very strong, and also supply drop is also very, very strong. And I'll show you why supply drop is very strong in a little second. Because now I have access to this skill, which basically makes it so like every round I'm gonna get an extra, well, not every round, but like every so often once the cooldown comes off, I'm gonna get like 2,000 gold, which is very, very nice. So as you can see, an airplane's gonna swoop in, and now I'm gonna get 2,000 gold. Very, very nice. What that does is just basically turbos up your economy really quickly, so that way I'll have a lot of extra money coming in. Currently right now, my defense is holding out pretty well. As you can see, the enemy's struggling a little bit, which is why these 3 towers are quite meta. I haven't put the super monkey down quite yet because I don't really need it, because right now I'm working on getting more money. The The more money, the better. I will say the enemy, if they decide to send a specific type of balloons over, they could probably kill me, but for now, I'm doing pretty okay. I'll get a supply drop, which basically means every so often I'm gonna get another extra, boom, 2,000 cash. Very, very nice. And the best part is like if I have more of these monkeys at tier 4, I can get even more money, which is kind of broken. But in the meantime, all I'm doing is I'm just going to be sending a ton of balloons over as I increase my money while I build up my defenses. The next thing that I want to do is I want to be able to upgrade my Dartling Gunner. The Dartling Gunner is going to give me Hydro Rocket Pods, and you'll see in a second why Hydro Rocket Pods are so strong. So I'm going to stop sending them balloons, I'm going to get my money, and now I can upgrade Hydro Pods, and as you can see right now, for the most part, the balloons are no longer going to be able to reach past here at all. So now we have the Moab, and the Moab comes out, mother of all balloons, but realistically speaking, this should be able to take care of that really quickly. Keyword is should be, yes, takes care of all of that, which is very, very nice. And now we are, as we like to call it, hard chilling, because now we have a lot of economy to work with, which means we can start putting in, like, say for example, the super monkey right here, and the super monkey is gonna put in tons of work. But realistically speaking, I don't want to start, or I don't want to put any more monkeys down. The reason being is because I want to kill the opponent. Now I can send a fortified balloon over, and what this does is it doubles the health of all your balloons at the cost of doubling the price. So now I'm going to send a Zom, which is basically a really big monkey, which is going to be putting in a ton of work. Now the opponent has a really hard choice of what they want to do. The enemy is starting to send some pretty spicy stuff over, so now I need to definitely upgrade my defense, because I might not be able to defend against this. So I need to defend. Yes, defend. Put this, and then I need to upgrade this to Hydro Rocket Pod, so that way I have this skill, so now I can do tons of damage. Plasma upgrade, and now I should be fine, but I might not be. Uh-oh, we'll see. Yeah, we might be in some trouble here, folks. This is really hard to deal with. Yeah, really hard to deal with. I don't know if I'll be able to beat it, but I'm gonna try. We'll put another one here. So we're gonna try to make this work. We might not be okay. We actually might be pretty screwed here, but we'll find out. We'll do this too. Oh, but it looks like we murdered them first. Nice. So even though the opponent has a sort of similar setup to us, we were able to defend quite well, and as you can see, because we sent the big freaking balloon first, we were actually able to win. And what's very important about this is this part right here. This is a trophy. Each trophy is basically your rank or elo, or whatever one you call it. The more trophies you get, the higher rank you go, and the more you collect, the next rank you'll get to achieve. Essentially, you just get a higher tier. So this is what you use to get higher in rank. If you're on a win streak, what happens is you're gonna get 2 instead of 1, which basically means you can climb a little bit faster. Now you get cash, emblems, hero exp, and tower exp. Tower exp you get based off of how many balloons each power pops, but hero exp you're always gonna get half of your total amount of hero exp. If you want to level up a tower, what you want to do is you want to just use a single tower only and don't use other towers. What that does is it basically makes it so like your towers get more XP instead of split across 3 towers. Since I'm on PC, I can use the multiplier to get extra rewards, which is very useful. And as you can see, I get cash and emblems. What the emblems are used for is this. As you can see right here, every time you get 3 wins, you're going to get a chest. If you're free to play, you get 3 chest spots, and if you're pay to play, you get 4 chest slots. And what the chest slots allows you to do is if you have enough emblems, you can unlock them to get certain rewards like cash, EXP, hero EXP, or ×2 EXP for 1 hour or 2 hour. Once your chests are all full and you win a game, what happens is it will have the box off to the side, and you can either choose to unlock your current box to then make room for the new box, or you can discard it. What I do is I discard the boxes that are bronze and I keep boxes that are silver or gold. That way I don't end up wasting my precious emblem on like the weak boxes. You can see right here, I'm going to discard the brown box. If a silver box showed up or a gold box showed up, what I would have done is I would have unlocked it to make room for the third one to come in, so that way I would have like a brown, silver, and whichever the one I have next, and then I would have the new box going. But if it's a brown box, all I do is I click discard all the time, because that way I'm min-maxing, quote unquote. And with these emblems I can open it up and I'll get like either gold, cash, or EXP. As you can see right now with the setup that I do have, the sniper monkey, the dartling gunner, and the super monkey are the strongest monkeys in the game right now, you could say, or that setup is very strong. The reasoning is because first and foremost you have the supply drop, which gives you 2,000 gold every so often, which is very, very broken. And also this combination of 4 makes it so that you can pop camouflage balloons and lead balloons, and you can pop basically any balloons, which is very, very strong. Then we have the dartling gunner. Currently right now, hydro rocket pods, apparently it's bugged, so it's doing a lot more damage than intended to, so do with that information as you will. Currently it's really strong, but most likely it's going to get nerfed. Next thing is the super monkey, and currently the iteration that's the strongest is currently 2/4. The reason being is because Dark Champion is very strong, but also Dark Knight is very, very strong. You do extra damage to Moab class balloons, but also the strength of it is here. Technically speaking, you can also do Robo Monkey as well, but these two upgrades aren't really that strong, as all it does is it gives range, but doesn't really offensive power. So technically speaking, currently right now, the 3/4 is just currently their strongest monkey set for the super monkey. Obviously speaking, you can unlock other monkeys to play around with them as well, which is totally fine. But the problem is that if you want to upgrade your monkeys, you actually have to battle, and if you win more than you lose, you're gonna be getting more EXP. So the problem with playing meta is that if you're a beginner and you're playing these 3 monkeys, and if they get nerfed, for example, what's gonna happen is that if you want to play with other monkeys, you're not going to be able to play with other monkeys, because your other monkeys are going to be under level and super nerfed. So I will say that if you want to play meta, you're going to climb really quickly, but what it means is all your other monkeys here aren't going to be leveled up, and as a result, you're going to be at a very high rank, and if you're going to play with the weaker monkeys, you're not going to be able to really win as much, because your monkeys are at a lower tier. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, learned something new. Leave your comments in the comment section down below if you have any questions, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Anyways, I'll see you guys until next time. Flash V out.